Cardiac arrest can strike anywhere, and in a cardiac emergency, you are the first responder. Anyone can save a life by providing CPR before professional help arrives. So American Heart Association medical expert Dr. Ash Pashal busts the top 3 myths around performing CPR, as well as reasons for bystander hesitancy. So thank you so much for joining us on this important topic. And studies show that in a cardiac emergency, bystanders only intervene about 40% of the time. So why do you think this is?
Yeah, one of the big reasons that people are so hesitant is that when somebody suddenly collapses in front of you, it kind of takes your breath away. It makes it, you just freeze up for that moment, not knowing exactly what you want to do. And a lot of that has to do with fear of this lack of training, lack of preparedness for this life-threatening event.
Right. It's definitely intimidating if something like that happens, and then you question probably, do I actually know what I'm doing? So what are the biggest myths when it comes to performing CPR?
Yeah, I think about 3 key things that we have to break down so we can break down these barriers. The first is that CPR is only for medical professionals. In truth, it's for all of us. It's for our families, our friends, anyone who has the confidence, the skills, and more importantly, the intention to save someone's life. That is who CPR is designed for. The second is that I have to do rescue breathing all the time. Well, in truth, compressions are the most important, which is why we push people to do hands-only CPR. Now, last but not least, and probably the most important, is what you mentioned a little earlier, our fear of hurting someone. In truth, when you do CPR, you are doing the one thing that could save this person's life. Whatever you do, the benefits of performing CPR outweigh any risks that are possible. On top of that, we have Good Samaritan laws across all 50 of our states, which really support and protect those who are trying to do their best to help other people. I would say those are the 3 big myths that we need to break down.
Well, that's great to know, though. I didn't know that they would have the support because, yeah, if you if you hurt them or in some way and they still come out of it, you think like, okay, are they going to come after me for something? So I didn't even think about that, but that's good to know. Like you said, this is the most important part anyway. Just try to save their life. So can you show us the steps?
I'd be glad to. So when we think about doing CPR, it comes down to 2 different steps. First, call 911. If you have your cell phone, keep it on speaker. The dispatcher will talk to you. And the second step is pushing hard and fast in the center of the chest. Just take your hands, push it in the middle of the chest, and do compressions. When I'm doing this, I'm thinking about something simple like staying alive from the Bee Gees. That keeps me at the right rate, and then I keep pushing hard and fast. And that's how I save a life.
That is so cool, too. And that's something that we can easily remember, kind of just keeping that beat. So what should we know, though, about recent updates?
Yeah, in the recent updates from the American Heart Association, what we've focused on first is to really get the chain of survival engaged with our lay rescuers. That's you and I, everyone who is out on the streets. 3 out of 4 cardiac arrest events actually happen in the home. This is your moms, your dads, your aunts, whoever. And so we need to be prepared to save the lives of our loved ones. The second update is on choking. With choking, we are pushing for people to start with 5 back blows, followed by 5 abdominal thrusts, and that's for adults and peds. And last but not least, recognizing the deaths that we're having from the opioid epidemic, the American Heart Association has integrated all of their basic life support with all the recommendations of how to deal with a suspected opioid overdose so that we can save every single life.
Oh, such important stuff there. So where can we go for more information on everything?
Great question. Heart.org/nation. Heart.org/nation. You can learn about hands-only CPR and find a class.
Well, I really appreciate that. I think everybody should know how to perform this. So I really appreciate your time today and helping us with that. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.